Welcome back to Britology. Today we're stepping inside a world of wealth, extravagance, and ocean-going luxury like no other. These aren't just boats, they're floating palaces, feats of engineering, and in many cases, private kingdoms that glide across the sea. In 2026, the competition among the world's billionaires to outdo each other on the water has never been more intense. From sprawling helipads to onboard submarines, from gold-trimmed interiors to artificial waterfalls, these yachts are pushing the boundaries of what's possible when money is no object. When people think of a yacht, they might picture something sleek, maybe a few cabins and a deck for sunbathing. But at the very top, the definition of yacht is rewritten entirely. These vessels stretch over 400 feet long, cost hundreds of millions, sometimes billions of dollars, and require entire teams of staff to keep them running smoothly. They're less like private boats and more like floating cities, complete with cinemas, spas, nightclubs, sports courts, and even entire hospitals on board. Take Eclipse, once the reigning champion of the seas. Built for Roman Abramovich, it's still one of the most legendary yachts afloat. Measuring over 530 feet, it's bristling with technology that feels straight out of a spy movie. There's a missile detection system, a military-grade defense system, and even a rumored laser designed to stop drones from filming. Eclipse has 2 helipads, a swimming pool that can transform into a dance floor, and a submarine that can dive to depths of 50 meters. For a time, it held the crown as the most expensive yacht ever built, with a price tag north of $1.5 billion. But the bar has been raised even higher. Enter Azam, a staggering 590 feet, long and officially the longest private yacht in the world. Launched in 2013 but constantly upgraded since. Azam is rumored to have cost around $600 million at the time, though today's value is much higher. The scale is jaw-dropping, but what's even more impressive is its speed. Despite its size, Azam can reach over 30 knots, faster than many much smaller yachts. Inside, French interior designer Christophe Léonie created an opulent, classic style blending luxury with traditional elegance, fit for a floating palace. Then there's Dilbar, belonging to the late Russian billionaire Alisher Usmanov. Dilbar is one of the heaviest yachts in the world, with a gross tonnage over 15,000. It's not just about size, it's about capability. Dilbar carries the largest indoor swimming pool ever installed on a yacht, holding 180 cubic meters of water. It also has 2 helipads, a stunning sun deck, and accommodation for dozens of guests, alongside a crew of nearly 100 people. The price? Well over $800 million. This yacht is essentially a private resort on the sea. The race to build these nautical masterpieces has also brought in new names and fresh designs. Take Sailing Yacht A, for example. It doesn't just look futuristic, it redefines what a yacht can be. Built for billionaire Andrei Melnichenko, it's a hybrid between a sailing yacht and a super yacht, standing out with its 3 massive masts, each taller than Big Ben. At nearly 470 feet long, it looks like something out of science fiction. With 8 decks, underwater observation rooms, and walls of bulletproof glass. Sailing Yacht A is both radical in design and astonishing in cost, with estimates ranging around $600 million. But in 2026, the next wave of luxury yachting goes even further. One of the most talked about new concepts is Somnio, dubbed the world's first yacht liner. Instead of being owned by a single billionaire, Somnio is a residential super yacht where ultra-wealthy individuals can purchase private apartments on board. Imagine owning a luxury penthouse suite that sails the world's oceans, complete with personalized design, world-class restaurants, a 10,000-bottle wine cellar, and round-the-clock concierge service. At over 700 feet, it will eclipse even the largest private yachts, blurring the line between cruise ship and private residence, with a total project cost running into several $billion. Then there's Project Njord, another upcoming vessel, also designed as a private residential yacht. It's planned to be a floating community of explorers and philanthropists, with laboratories for scientific research, medical facilities, and accommodations for humanitarian missions. It's not just about luxury, it's about leaving a footprint in the world through global travel and impact. These futuristic projects show how the world's elite are not only seeking comfort, but also status, exclusivity, and even legacy on the water. What sets these yachts apart isn't just their size or cost, it's the detail. Interior designers are given nearly unlimited budgets to create spaces that rival the world's most luxurious hotels. Think gold leaf ceilings, crystal chandeliers, and custom-made furniture crafted by the finest artisans. Some have entire wellness centers on board, with Turkish baths, massage rooms, beauty salons, and cryotherapy chambers. Others feature full gyms with ocean views, so you can run on a treadmill while sailing past the Amalfi Coast or the Caribbean. Technology also plays a huge role. Advanced stabilization systems keep these giants steady even in rough waters. While some are powered by hybrid engines for more eco-friendly cruising, many come equipped with entire fleets of toys. From jet skis and mini-submarines to luxury tenders worth millions themselves. For example, many of these super yachts carry garages filled with sports cars, motorcycles, and even helicopters, ready to whisk owners away to wherever they please. But here's the question. Why do billionaires invest so heavily in these floating marvels? For one, privacy. On a yacht, you control who comes aboard, who sees you, and where you go. Unlike luxury hotels or resorts, yachts offer complete seclusion. Secondly, it's about status. Owning one of the largest or most expensive yachts on the planet is a statement, a way of showing that your wealth is beyond measure. And finally, it's about freedom. The ability to wake up in Monaco, sail to Sardinia for lunch, and spend the evening anchored off the coast of Saint-Tropez without ever leaving home. Of course, with this level of extravagance comes a massive cost of ownership. Fuel alone can run into hundreds of thousands of dollars per trip. Annual maintenance often equals 10% of the yacht's total cost, meaning a billion-dollar yacht may require $100 million a year just to keep it seaworthy. Crews of 50 to 100 staff members are not unusual, covering roles from chefs and engineers to deckhands and private security. Running one of these yachts is like managing a 5-star hotel combined with a military operation, all at sea. Yet despite the astronomical costs, demand continues to rise. In 2026, the order books at leading shipyards like Lursen, Oshanko, and Feedship are packed with new commissions, many cloaked in secrecy. Rumors swirl about yachts in progress that could exceed even a zam in length, or introduce game-changing features like artificial beaches, retractable glass domes, or even self-sustaining green energy systems. Billionaires are not only competing in size but also in innovation, seeking to create yachts that are unlike anything the world has ever seen. So when we talk about the world's most expensive yachts in 2026, we're not just talking about money. We're talking about human imagination pushed to the extreme. These vessels are expressions of art, engineering, and ego all rolled into one. They embody the dreams and ambitions of the wealthiest people on Earth, sailing symbols of what unlimited resources can achieve. They may never be practical, and most of us will never set foot on one, but they capture our imagination because they represent the ultimate escape, a palace that sails wherever you want, whenever you want, carrying not just luxury, but an entire world with you on the open sea.